Hello there, YouTube family. Life's a game here. I know I usually don't do commentary, so this video is going to seem just a little weird to a lot of you guys out there. I haven't, put it up, but I have been hearing within game. I hear it all the time that a lot of agents are always telling me you got to commentate. You're too good to not commentate. They see me do so many things I haven't seen so many people do, and they keep telling me you got to commentate. You're too good. So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and start incorporating this into a lot of my videos now. One of the main reasons I don't actually commentate mostly is because it's tough for me to focus sometimes and talk at the same time when I'm playing tough, like elite level content. So it comes down to that, but I could always do you can always do a voiceover, or there's many other ways to go about it. So we're going to go ahead and be looking into that. But I appreciate all you guys that clicked this video, and I just want to get into a few things right now, just to draw like just a bit more attention to the platform. Let me see my videos. I just want you guys to be able to check out for most of my fans. I know a lot of you guys probably haven't seen some of these recent videos that I've done. My most iconic one, which includes Division 2 Legendary 4 Directive Manning Zoo run. I have not seen a single YouTuber attempt or do that or complete that. If you know one, please comment in the description below with a link to the video, because I have not seen that done, nor have I seen Tidal Basin Legendary 4 directives done, and that's my next objective I'm looking at, I'm eyeing. So stay tuned for that, and much less with randoms. I'm doing it with randoms. It's not clan mates, it's not close friends that I know. So it's a complete different thing, but I'm enjoying it. It's there, and I really enjoy this game, and it's fun. So I want you guys to go ahead and just check that out. Division 2 Legendary 4 Directive Manning Zoo. And I think one of my most recent ones, really, that I want you guys to look at is Division 2, my most recent one, which this is the Division 2. Check out this new unconventional build where I'm using a Bighorn AR with a 2-skill tier hive, and it doesn't sound like it would be anything huge, but you'd be surprised like what that build can dish out if you watch that video. And I also like running full legendary missions, and the reason for that is because it allows you guys to see that the build that I'm presenting can get through every single phase, every room of legendary. Because the thing is, on YouTube, what I've been seeing, and this is something I'm just going to have to address right now. Nothing like negative or nothing. It's just something that I see, because I come across a lot of agents on during in game, and they'll use these YouTube builds that they're seeing from these different channels, and they'll be dying in certain phases of legendary, and they're wondering why. And I'm like, because the build sometimes might not work in another room as well as it works in the first room that they're showing. So what happens is a lot of YouTubers will just show, I know it's to keep the video short and conventional, and I'm going to start working to do that in a way, but I think that can only be established once you've already put a video out showing that build and showing that it can actually do what you're describing and saying that it can do, and claiming that it's able to do. That's one thing. My channel is really on 100% like just authenticity, like of my builds, which shows that if I were to show you a build and somebody were to tell me, like one of you guys were to possibly say, oh well, it's a pretty good build, but it's not that good. I mean, I don't think it could get through legendary. They see me, not only do they see me present the build, they see me take that build all the way through legendary with a random group. So that shows that it is fully capable of doing it. I mean, I had a lot of people tell me that it's just that you're that skillful and you use the build, but I'm in the middle there, kind of, because I've presented my builds to like a few agents while I play, and they've told me nothing but positivity from the builds that I've shown them, despite people looking at it from the outside looking in and thinking that it might not look that good. It does play that good, and that's why I do my full legendary videos, to show all of you guys that these things can be done. So I'm right here. I'm on my channel. This is all the I run it like weekly, mostly weekly. I try and help like a group of random agents out, usually legendary, District Union Arena, Capital, Roosevelt, Tidal Basin, Manning. I wish the game had a lot more legendary content and action to do, but it doesn't, sadly. But yeah, just touching back on that on YouTube, just the reason why I do it. A lot of my subscribers have asked me, like, I do long legendary missions. That's the reason, is to show you that my builds authentically work. Because there's a lot of, I'm not going to say any names or anything, but there's a few YouTubers that I've been looking at some of the builds, and they only will work at a certain portion, a certain phase of a legendary mission. They're not going to work like at the phase 3 of maybe Roosevelt, or phase 4 of District Union Arena. Like, there's certain rooms where you have to utilize your build in a certain way. And if you don't do that, and your build doesn't have that extra kick, or you didn't really consider the bombs that would be coming from above with what you're using or whatnot, you're not going to get past it. So it's like that's the reason why I show that, and I feel like a lot of YouTubers would benefit by showing like a video like maybe out of like each 3 days, maybe a legendary mission of them using that said build to defeat a legendary mission, because there's a lot of people I'm seeing on here putting these legendary builds out that do not show anything close to completing legendary mission. I could already pinpoint out areas where they struggle in a legendary mission due to the build in certain rooms, specific rooms. So they gotta. I think people will be better. What I try and do is just be better incorporating it and showing you guys that, hey, not only am I saying can this build work, I'm showing you it can work too. Okay, so that's just what I kind of go off of. That's kind of what my channel's main focus is. And I don't know, a lot of people I guess don't like that, just being able to see the actual real thing and see that it can be done like this. And they want to see something fast, I get it. A quick thing. A lot of people are like that. It's like microwaving food as opposed to ovening the food. Microwave is a little faster, but through the oven it'll taste better. So it is what it is. But I'm not going to try and knock anybody. I'm not going to say any names, but just be wary of those channels, because there's a lot of players in game. It's kind of like a YouTube thing a little bit I'm addressing at the same time as for being first commentating, but it's funny. But there's just a lot of thoughts I have, and you guys are gonna start seeing a lot of these more as my channel goes on. I'm gonna start incorporating them in more.